Hi, have you ever looked at people who start a business and quit the business before they actually realize a profit or they can't certify it as a going concern? It's because they lack an understanding of a concept that I'm going to unpack to you. I call this concept the sprouting curve here. So what happens in the sprouting curve is you are understanding that whenever you start a business, every business is started with an objective to make money, to make an income, to make profit. So whenever you start a business, at the first initiation of your business, you've got negative learnings and negative earnings. What it means is, regardless of all the data you have about the business, about the industry, about the market, that data is not specific to the specific business you've started at the specific time in the specific market. So what you need to do is to understand that because you've got negative learnings and negative earnings, you're going to take your time to learn things that are intricate to that business. And as you do that, you get to a point where you break even. Before you get to that point, you get to maybe 3 months or so where you realize that this business is actually a going concern. And while you do that, you then move to a time. If you look at this graph, we've got on the y-axis where you've got value here, and then we've got time. So this could be years or months. Let's call it years. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 years to whatever year it is that you decide to quit or get out of your business or sell it. But while you're learning this business, you get to a point where you break even. Say this point where you've achieved equal learnings and equal earnings. From that point in your business, it's uphill. Unfortunately, most people never get to this point because they quit. They quit because they feel they've put so much into the business without actually getting a reward out of it. What they don't realize is all this time they've been putting a lot of input, either intellectual, while they were learning business. They're also unlearning certain concepts that are an impediment to their current business. But what if you quit before you get your break-even point? You've actually lost everything that you've learned. But if you start your business and you hold on, you keep learning and keep improving your business model based on the lessons that you learn during this business and during this time, you get to a point where you break even. And after that point, it's uphill because then you've got earnings going up and you've got learnings continuing. Although you'll notice that after the first 2-3 years, you will then have more earnings than you are learning, but you do not stop to learn. So what then happens is, because you continue to learn in your business, you are the only person who can actually disrupt yourself and change your business. Because set apart from you with all the information that you have in your business, anyone else who's going to take you out of business is going to have to totally disrupt your market, your product offering, and still give value to the client that is equal or better. So remember this. Every time you start a business, you need to go through the learning process, right? Which you also need to unlearn certain things, to learn things that are specific to that business. And then you go to the earning process, but you should never stop learning. That is what I call the sprouting curve. My name is Chirivashe Mndondo. You can learn about this concept and more from my upcoming book, Beyond Inception, Growing Your Business from Start Up to Stay Up. You can sign up on my website, chirivashe.com, to get more details about the books and the launch date. Please do that.